This is your weekly global sailing highlights show, The World on Water, August 22nd, 2025. We commence this week's video with Boris Herrmanns Team Malizias' arrival in Portsmouth at the end of Leg 1 of the Ocean Race Europe. Biotherm was first in and Malizia was second.
Happy about the result and quite tired. It was intense. We fought quite hard at the end to get past Patrick and really happy we achieved it.
You know, we started off like 15 miles away from them, like quite far, didn't really seem achievable, and then we made a few nice moves just before Dover and realised we had them back on the AIS and we could, you know, within a few miles, and I think that sort of turned on our hunting mode really. We just, you know, when you see a boat there in front, you just wanted to keep trying to catch up with them, and it was really cool we managed to, and then, you know, eventually overtake them just before the finish.
Honestly, that's like the most fun part. Like, I would rather have a competitive race than us just all following in line, and you know, even if we got third, I think I would have been super stoked.
Yeah, I think the mood was really good. Everybody pushed really hard until the end of the race. For me, it was also the first time sailing, racing with the team and sailing with Paul, Boris and Will on a race. So yeah, I think it worked really easily, like in a simple way. So yeah, I think we're all really happy about how it went.
Well, I get a little holiday. So I'm going to fly to Spain, and then I check back in for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th leg. So I'm super excited.
There's now Will taking the skipper role, and Frankie coming on board for the next leg. And yeah, I will have one leg off and then join the last legs of the race.
Yeah, so leg 2, I'm going to be the skipper of Team Malizias, which is very exciting for me to be leaving home waters as the skipper of an IMOCA 60. It's kind of been my lifelong sailing dream, I'd say for sure. So really excited to get out there and see what we can do in leg 2.
After the leg 1 prize giving, Holcim P R B arrived in Portsmouth in time for the start of leg 2. After the crash, the shore crew did a good job of fixing the damage.
Not so many selfies today.
We just got 2nd place, 1st leg. Any more to come? Here we go.
Thoughts?
Super happy, super happy.
Plaisir ça.
So we'll have timing on you for your own, and we'll look to get the first pass straight over there, and then everyone over.
And we will advise you of any likelihood that you will be delayed, so you will have time.
I would listen.
We are on our way to the boats here in Portsmouth, ready for leg 2 of the Ocean Race Europe. Very, very exciting.
Porto in Portugal, very shortly. Thank you.
See you in 6 days. Yeah.
Yes.
Now we have a little...
Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for everything. Yeah, we'll try our best to be there.
J'avais fait un remix, ils l'ont pas fait.
3, 2, 1, now.
All clear, all clear.
All clear, all clear.
It's going to be a really cool start this afternoon. You know, there's a lot of boats on the water, hopefully, to come see us off. And yeah, no, I'm really happy to have had this opportunity to show these boats in the UK and yeah, to really get a bit of excitement around it here in Portsmouth.
Looking forward to getting into leg 2, starting on the Solent. A little bit of it back down memory lane from the years I spent sailing around the Solent, and yeah, we've obviously got off to a good start on this race. And if we can carry it on leg 2, then it'd be great for the team.
After 2.5 days of intense offshore racing, Biotherm, skippered by Paul Meilhat, once again crossed the line first to claim maximum points at the midway scoring gate. Their move at Cape Finisterre, where they were first to hook into a new breeze on the western side of the fleet, proved decisive.
Who are you spying like that? Spying on the competition.
We have whales. There's whales.
Especialista em vela, Madalena. Palco. The boat during the race or more at home? More on the boat. Thank you.
It's a shame that we can only stay for a little bit because we love Portugal and we would love to eat more pastel de nata.
It's really strange because you know you cross the line, but you know it's not finished because in 3 hours you start again. So normally you cross the line and you just enjoying people, and now you have the music really loud. When we arrived, it was really strange, but yeah, we will try to keep focus and make the boat ready for the start. It was our first objective.
I feel a lot of emotions. It's really nice to have all the public here. A big warm up. and it was a good race, but a tough one because we were a lot of transitions of the wind, and we were leading and then not leading, sixth, fifth, and then it's really nice to have a comeback in the second place, and then in Matosinhos to see all these people cheering for us. It's amazing.
Andy Soriano's Alegre team kicked off the Puerto Portals 52 Super Series sailing week with a solid win in the first race of the competition, marking a successful return to Puerto Portals for the 10th year.
So welcome to day one here in Puerto Portals, Mallorca. We're back in the Mediterranean for the penultimate regatta of the season. 12 teams racing, 9 different nations. American Magic have won 2 on the trot, but here anything could happen. It's a wide open race course as usual. It's going to be a fascinating week of racing. So loads of nervous tension on the start line of race 1. Off the line nicely from the pin end is Alegre and Vayu getting out to the left early. Breeze is 135 degrees, 15 knots or so. Round the top mark it's Alegre leading with Vayu and American Magic overlapped in second and third. Sled get round in fourth. Alegre extend down the first run, but it's really at the top of the second beat. Vayu get clear of American Magic. American Magic lose a couple of boats, but through the finish line a win for Alegre. Vayu gets second, Alpha plus third, Provezza fourth, and American Magic drop to fifth. So the standings after race 1: in first place Alegre on 1 point, second Vayu on 2 points, third Alpha Plus on 3, Provezza fourth on 4, American Magic Quantum Racing are fifth on 5 points.
For the second successive day of racing at Puerto Portals 52 Super Series Sailing Week, the 2023 Circuit Champions Platoon Aviation were boat of the day, top scorers among the 13-boat fleet from 9 nations. With a fourth and a first, Malizia's German flag team extend their margin at the top of the standings to 11 points as their high level of consistency starts to bite, suggesting they now really do have the measure of their potent new boat which they launched in the spring.
Another warm morning here in Puerto Portals. It's going to be a very dynamic day with thunderstorms coming in the afternoon. A window to go racing perhaps in the morning. At the top of the table, Alegre followed by Vayu and Alpha Plus. Let's see how the day plays out. So race 2 gets away about 7 to 8 knots of breeze. It's reasonably solid. The wind angle is about 250 degrees. Good start from Sled. Criolla off the pin end of the line. Sled about 3 boats up. Paprec get a really strong start further up the fleet. Up the first beat, the early leaders with the Paprec, but Sled nailed the ley line, get round the top mark with the lead. Sled round first, Criolla second, third, Paprec, Alegre fourth, American Magic coming round the top mark in fifth. Down the first run, it's Sled leading all the way through the leeward gate, and on the second run, Alegre managed to out-jibe American Magic. Through the finish line, it's a win for Sled. Alegre gets second, American Magic third, and Alegre extend their lead at the top of the table. Ominous dark clouds over the start of race number 3. The breeze is fine though off the start line. American Magic get away nicely from the pin end of the line. No sooner as we get up the first part of the beat than the race is abandoned because of thunderstorms rolling in from the west. So after 2 races, Alegre lead on 3 points. Second are Sled on 8 points. American Magic Quantum Racing on 8. Fourth are Alpha Plus on 11, and so too Provezza, fifth also on 11 points.
Unusually for Place Heli, on day 2 of the ILUCA UK Nationals the sailing conditions were rather light with the decision made to fly AP over A. A race clinic led by ILUCA 6 sailor Ira Singleton on boat settings drew a substantial crowd before sailors limbered up for the Palili Chaser 3 km run.
Hi, I'm John Emmett. I'm at the ILUCA National Championships, and I'd hate to think how many of these events I've done, but it's absolutely amazing to get people from grassroots sailing all the way up to potential Olympic sailors taking part in these events. They're incredibly memorable, and we'll often get 200 or 300 boats taking part. If you haven't done a national championships before, regardless of the class you sail, please come and join in. It's lots of fun. It's 1 week and there's only one a year, and just come and take part because you're going to really enjoy the week. It's not all about the results. There's a good, strong social aspect, and it's lots of fun for everybody.
We are in Flaheli for the ILUCA National and Open Championships.
You know, it's the national championships. Everyone wants to come here and give it a shot at going.
This event is also the selections for the Youth Worlds.
The Youth World Championships seems to be kind of the pinnacle of youth sailing. Because it's only one entry per country, you've kind of got the prestige of representing Great Britain, which is really cool. This year they're held in December down in sunny, hopefully sunny Portugal, Vila Moura. So it should be a good event.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this event actually. I've just been in LA for the Worlds, and what we found there was the conditions were pretty much the same every day, so kind of always going right, and so I'm quite excited to be going left maybe for a difference.
But it should be a fun challenge, you know, and this place, it always throws up something that's like challenging for the sailors. Last 3 times I've been here, it's just been 20 knots each and every single day, waves, you can't see the next boat in front of you.
Looking forward to having some waves and some different conditions to normal.
And it's just been an amazing time. Of course, not getting thrown off your boat isn't the best time, but I mean, just, you know, going down those waves, going as fast as possible, it's an amazing feeling.
So it's a really great venue. We've had some really great wind for a practice sail today.
Yeah, I mean, I got out sailing today just to kind of warm up sail, and we were blessed with the typical 15-knot sea breeze southwesterly, which brings some lovely sailing conditions, some really good waves for upwind, nice surfing.
Yeah, it was good fun today.
So I really wanted to come to Nationals this year because it's always great fun. I did the Nationals last year in Weymouth, and yeah, it was one of the best events I've been to. So the racing's really good, the social events are really good, and it's also one of the British Youth Squad selection events, and that's possibly a bit of a long shot this year, but I'd really like to give it a go.
Yeah, I've been here for quite a while. My older sister was she moved up into the ILUCAs, and it was kind of like I'll follow her, and started in the ILUCA 4, did a couple of years in that after the COVID lockdowns, and then once I was tall enough and big enough, I moved up into the ILUCA 6, and I've been in the youth squad and competing in the ILUCA 6 ever since, so yeah.
For the past couple of years I've been in the ILUCA 4, so I've been doing internationals and the UK events in the 4 as well, and then I did the March qualifiers as well in the ILUCA 6, and then from now I'm probably looking to do a bit more in the ILUCA 6, do the autumn national opens in the ILUCA 6.
So this is my last ILUCA 4 event. I'm hoping to move into the ILUCA 6 after this event for the autumn qualifiers.
Yeah, this is my first ILUCA Nationals. I have done a lot of stuff and Nationals in Oppies. But yeah, hopefully should have a good time here today in the ILUCA.
I'm quite new to all this actually. I've only been sailing for 2 years, and I've been sailing in the ILUCA class for less than a year at this point. So I'm a bit nervous coming into all this, especially with the giant tag of nationals on the end. But
it's just a really great training in it and great event support at all of the big international events. So it'd be really great for my sailing to progress to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, dare I say, I would like to qualify for the ISAF spot. Big picture, I'd love to kind of carry on with the sailing pathway. Looking forward to transitioning into the under-21 fleet at the end of next year. Hopefully make some good jumps, establish myself in the senior fleet, and really just chase the Olympic dream and full-time sailing.
Top tips for someone who's at their first nationals is definitely just get involved with everything. There's almost always a social on in the evening, and just going there and talking to everyone. Everyone's really welcoming and willing to talk about their day sailing and their top tips of what they've done. So don't be afraid to go and have a chat with someone who might look a bit scary to start with, because I'm sure they'll be very happy to talk to you.
everyone's lovely here. Everyone helps everyone else out. And if anyone's wondering, if they want to come here or if they're a bit scared, come try it out. It's safe and it's fun, and I really can't recommend anything better than to come here and to just meet the people.
And so another National Championships draws to a close. Plas Hello has been incredibly welcoming, and I think next year we're probably going to go to Hailing Island, but let's wait for final confirmation of that. In the meantime, the ILUCA class in the UK has lots of racing with the National Opens, which are over the autumn and spring, providing top quality racing and also a chance for people to qualify for international regattas. So whether you're a club sailor or an Olympic hopeful, please join us for lots more racing. And of course, there's going to be lots more media content too.
There was another foiling seiboat crash over the weekend. Following on to the Ocean Race Europe Leg 1 start now in the Germany Sail Grand Prix, last race of the day, we saw a scary moment where USA SailGP team collided with Emirates GBR at full speed. Fortunately, all athletes were all safe and accounted for, and hope both teams return to the water quickly, but it is only a matter of time if these crashes continue happening. The highly anticipated German SailGP premiere in Sassnitz got off to a dramatic start with two major equipment failures during training day. The Brazilian F50 catamaran with skipper Martin Grail completely collapsed after a heavy nosedive at high speed. Additionally, the French team lost control when their rudder broke off and went flying through the air. The sailors on these fast foiling boats are approaching new areas of sailing where the boats take over and they are just pawns in whatever happens.
Looking for that incident, oh that's unbelievable, they've just taken, I think the British boat's going to be seriously damaged in that, but British with right of way.
We're gonna get hooked up. We'll do that side while they hooked up. Take some load. Yeah. We're very nervous about taking too much load. Yeah. All of that coming through the wing choker. Now let's take hold. Oh, that's right for nothing that. We're getting deeper, I think, once we get this up. People off. Three. Yeah. A picture of it tomorrow. We'll go and get together. Foul. I think, can we take their boat or is their boat fucked? It's behind the bulkhead. Okay, I'm gonna sit them for. Give me an hour to get it dry, measured up and cut out, and we'll go from there. Yeah. So we'll cut out the damaged section here, work out the extent of the water ingress in the core and the damage, and then once we can template that area, we'll offer that template to the American hull. Cut that section of hull out, so we've got a pre-made section to bond in, and then we'll scarf that in, reinstate the deck, the cockpit sole. And what's that bonding process? That's for a couple of hours. Yeah. It's once we're cut back, cleaned up, ready to go, then it's a bond the piece in, and then tape it, bag it.
Yeah, I'll grab you my trolley, mate.
Yeah. Of this bust.